Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Cape Joel. We finally made it to the city. We're in Toronto for Fan Expo 2017. I could not be more excited. As you can see behind me, once the glare cools down, got an amazing view of the city from the Delta. I really like it here. It's really great. The only problem is, I gotta do it alone. I really wish I had some help. I really wish I had some companionship as I was doing this. It'd be really nice, if I could just have a friend with me as we come and do this. Oh, hey, Sal from the channel ComicPop. What are you doing here?
Oh, well, I'm just enjoying the sights here in scenic Toronto.
It's almost as if we planned this or something.
Who thought that? What's up with these two beds?
What is up with that? It's like we planned this or something.
It's pretty sweet.
We'll meet you fans on the floor. Pick yourself a winner. Oh boy. One more day. Everyone loved that one, right?
Oh yeah.
That was a real winner. That look says more than words ever could.
Yeah. Oh, and there's mounted controls this time too, isn't there? That changes everything. Yeah, we have beast tamers. That's one of the classifications. So, anytime you encounter a beast tamer, you'll have characters in tow. That just completely changes everything. These ones. All right, it's all coming back.
Yeah, sure, the con's all well and good and everything, but I'm super stoked we made it to the aquarium.
Right?
I've never been. Now look at that guy. Look at him. Oh, wow. Yeah, that dude's way more interesting. Yeah, look at him. He's photobombing the other guy.
The saw shark there.
Oh, dude. Dude, peep it. This is happening. Is there something above me? I can't tell. Now here's Sal looking at the shark and being amazed by the shark. Oh, there's another one. Dude, look at him go. So majestic. Undersea flap flag. Turtles, they don't need water, they just prefer to exhibit swarming behavior in battle.
Sorry.
It's alright. Really? Last thing I'd expect to see in an aquarium, but alright, I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
There was my Fan Expo 2017 con footage, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and of course, no con video would be complete without a little post-video wrap-up wherein I thank all the awesome fans who came out and met me. We met so many different people from so many walks of life. They were all so awesome. Sal and I were completely and utterly touched. We were glad we got to actually set up a meeting. We were actually, kind of professional this time, and were able to, manage our time well to make sure we gave everyone individual attention that they so deserved. Moreover than that, I want to thank Sal for being able to come out and share this con experience with me. This was his first time in Canada since 2005. He really made the trip for me. We had a great time. We swapped stories. We hit up some totally awesome restaurants and got a great discount thanks to the Fan Expo app. I loved Bibaldi's. I loved burgers at the Loose Moose. I even got to take Sal to the Keg, which if you're a Canadian, is a bit of an institution as far as, the more fancy chain steakhouses go. That was a blast. We got to go to the aquarium, which was super fun. I've never been to the Ripley's Aquarium. I always wanted to go. I'm really glad I got to go. I'm glad I got to film it. We were this close to going to the CN Tower. We really were. But we figured it's like, man, $37 to get up to the tower. Pfft, forget that, man. We'll just go to the aquarium. Little did we know, Scott Snyder and Tom King and Jim Lee and all of our favorite comic creators apparently ate at the CN Tower because they got a big revolving restaurant there every night. Man, how close we could have been to picking their brains, or at the very least just overhearing their conversations. Of course, if comic professionals are anything like podcasters, they probably don't talk about work at dinner. So that was nice. Now, of course, like I said, I wanted to go over some of the wonderful swag that I got at the show, and the first piece I got here is actually something that I got even before I went to the con. It's a super sweet, super awesome Iron Man hoodie off my Amazon wish list. This one was sent to me by Chris at probably the best time. The package showed up as I was packing up to go to Fan Expo, and I'm like, man, do I need a sweater? It's been cold this month. Thankfully, Chris totally had my back, and I think it looks awesome on me. Perfect fit, and it matches my Civil War t-shirt. I thought that was great, but that's not all I got. I got an embarrassment of riches from the Two Mics. I'll be sure to, or Two Mics One Podcast. I met some of the dudes from there. I'll be sure to link their stuff down in the description, but they were very nice. They gave me a whole pile of stuff, but that's not all I got. Laser Quest was there out in force. They had a whole big Star Trek laser tag ring put together there. Sal got in on that. I got some footage of him doing that. I don't know if that footage will ever see the light of day on his channel, but if you did that, they gave you a whole thing of swag. Sal didn't want his, so I got a Laser Quest deck of cards. I got a pen and a beach ball and some other stuff. One of our fans actually worked at the EB booth there, so big shout out to that guy. He gave Sal a Mad Max little interceptor car. I found my own because I had literally just played, the Mad Max game on PlayStation 4. I got a deal on that, so when I saw Sal get given one by a fan, I'm like, oh, I gotta get my own Mad Max Hot Wheel, and I did, and it's super sweet, and now I just gotta find a good place to put it. Now, as I mentioned, the two other fans just, spoiled the living heck out of me there. First off, got a great DC New 52 poster, which they said, hey, if ever you make any more of those DC fan channel videos, I noticed the wall was kind of bare, you can use this one. I totally will use this one. And so the next time I do a video for them, you will absolutely see this poster quite prominently put up there. I can't wait to set that one up. And speaking of posters, you'll notice I got to spend some time at the Shadows of War booth. Well, I helped myself to a little Shadows of War booth poster there too. Hey, say what you want about Warner Brothers and their, pay-to-win loot box thing they got going for the game. I got my hand on the game. Feels great. Feels really good. Feels like an awesome sequel. It's a shame that it has to have that stuff hanging over its head the way it did. Some books some fans were nice enough to give me The Fix by Nick Spencer, which is something I'm amazed I haven't read yet because it combines all my favorite things. Schlubby, Down on Their Luck Heroes, crime comics, and Nick Spencer all in one, so thank you for that. Also, got a little Sons of Anarchy going on. That'll be one for the wall. I'm a big Suns fan. That's definitely something if I ever met Kirk Sutter, I'd get him to sign. Got some Mark Waid Daredevil. Always good. That's a whole volume there. That's just a good series there. That's some good stuff. He did some stuff back to back. And hey, got a little something from both runs because got a single issue and got the actual volume. And hey, here's something I didn't even know I wanted until I had it in my hand. Ghosted by Joshua Williamson, the guy who's currently writing Flash and who wrote Nailbiter that I love so much. It's about ghosts. I like ghosts. I like horror series. I don't read nearly enough, but I'm happy I can. So yeah, everybody, that's my Fan Expo video, all done and put together. Again, thank you so much everyone who came out to meet me. I'm always happy to go and do cons. I'll be doing this again in October for New York Comic Con, and I'll be doing some closer to home too in September. So if you're in the greater GTA area and want to know where Cape Joel is going to be popping up next, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Be sure to listen to me on all my many podcasts, and I'll let you know about it. So until next time, everyone, this has been Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back again later for more videos for you to enjoy. Bye-bye, everybody.